Hey, what's going on, guys? Laz here as always, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Now, last time we played, we managed to get a pretty good ending, I feel. We pretty much did the exact opposite of everything the narrator told us, and now today, I kind of want to go through the same route, but there's a couple of differences that I want to choose just to see what we can do, you know? So I want to see, like, what different routes we can take and see what happens. So let me go ahead and just load the game. Okay, so all of this is the same stuff as before. So, oh god. Silently continue to the. I'm just gonna use.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah. Proceed into the cabin. You guys, so I can press left bumper to quick save.
The interior of the cabin is...
Right bumper skips all the stuff we've seen before. So now we're going to enter the basement, but we're not gonna attack her.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is...
Okay, I'm here to save
really?
you.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
I'm just curious to see what we can do, you know?
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
All right.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay. Okay, I'll see what I can do and I can examine the chains. Also, it's been like a week since I played this. I forgot how cute her design is. All right, let's see. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this...
Okay, I'm gonna go check upstairs. Okay, return to the bottom of the stairs. Okay, so here's where we can deviate from our last path. So the last time we saved the princess. So what I want to do is I want to do this.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
God, I forgot about that.
You place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Just a second. Now it's not washing out my pale-ass skin. Okay.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Okay, approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that.
Okay, so last time we chose to warn her, but this time let's just see what happens if we just
Okay,
no
attack. Going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She dumps
Oh,
to the
that
floor, your blade
face.
narrowly grazing
Yo.
her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
Yo,
We
her
could have gotten out of
face.
here together.
Whoa.
Were you just lying to me this whole time?
Oh, she changed up real quick. I mean, we did too, but still.
I don't
Okay.
know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
Oh shit.
She pounces
Oh,
on you
God.
with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Oh, she gonna tear through me? Oh my god, look at her nails. She has fangs. Yo.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming
Yo.
directly for the heart.
I gotta admit, even though all of this is just line art, it still looks so good. I feel like the line art adds to like the atmosphere of like what they're trying to do. It's so
It's
good.
not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Oh
You
god.
collapse to the floor,
Whoa.
your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you.
This is
She stares
awesome.
down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness.
Whoa.
Dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
Okay.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Okay, so we just straight up
Everything goes
died.
dark,
Interesting.
and you die.
Interesting. Okay. So that's chapter 1. So how does that lead? Ooh, the witch? The witch? Ooh!
You're on a path
Okay.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're here to...
Okay, since deja vu. She's gonna kill me again. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Voice of the opportunist. Okay.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Also, I do apologize if my voice sounds a little like hoarse and stuff like that. I don't know what happened, but over the last couple of days, like my voice has just sounded so raspy. So I apologize if it sounds off.
Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Okay, yeah, so we've already done that. Okay, proceed to the cabin. So, what I want to know...
Warning. Before you...
Yeah, she'll just lies in deceit. Okay. Okay, how does it look?
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Okay, this time we're gonna take the blade and we're gonna see if we can like throw it to the side to be like, hey yo, I'm sorry about last time. I just want to see what happens.
From the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the prince. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
Yeah, we already know the mirror on the wall. It's like, you know, oh, you gotta touch it. There's nothing there. Okay, whatever. Plus, that's the mirror that seems to take us to the
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Okay.
Her voice skitters up
Ooh,
from below.
skitters. Okay.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs.
Oh.
Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I mean, don't threaten me with a good time, but I'm not nasty. Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
I have
She
amnesia?
must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Yes.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Why can't it be both?
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss. Thank you.
Oh, hello.
You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
That's no fair. How would you know that?
Because we probably have our hand behind our back looking shifty after we killed each other last time.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Look at the face. It's so cute.
Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two... Oh, no. That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it.
I love how sassy everybody is.
So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
I like this opportunist
Don't
guy.
talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Voice of the Oppenheimer.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Oh, really now? Okay. I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. Don't worry, this blade isn't for you, not for killing you. We've got to get you out. We've got to get you out somehow, right? I got the sense you're not happy with me. I died last time. You didn't. If anyone here shouldn't be trusted, it's you. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, and I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. Can't you get out of those chains on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time. Why do I get the feeling you're stabbing me in the back if I help you out of here? I don't want to hurt you, but clear this unbroken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill and give her the blade. Ooh. Okay, I think we got to butter her up first. I don't know if, like, what you say beforehand can change how she would react to that comment, but I want to try it. I don't trust you, not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. Leaving by. I'd like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time. I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now. Okay, let me see. Which one did I want? Look, I'm sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Exactly.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay. I think she's warming up to the idea. The blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. Yeah.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall
Oh.
from her wrist. She could have got
I love
those
that
the whole
face.
time. That sneaky little...
I love that face.
A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
I get the sense you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back?
Yes.
You'll have to try harder than that.
We should team up. Yeah.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Okay. Okay. Let me see.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Yes.
We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
I can think of something I could benefit from in this situation. Want to get the knack? You feel you're gonna stab me in the back if I help you out of here. Ooh, yeah. Give her the blade. Give her the blade.
You can't be serious. No, now,
Yo.
hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no. As do I. I, abstain? You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade. Yeah, you know what? She's probably gonna kill me, but I think that'll unlock a third chapter.
You're going
Let's
to
do
get
it. Let's do it.
everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
Of course I do. Fuck you.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
Oh! Look at her face. Look at her face. Yes. Yes.
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
Okay. What do we got? What do we got, boys?
She creeps forward,
Oh.
taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
It just, the next frame is just her like this far from my face.
What do you think happens now?
That's why I gave it to you. That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. Oh, going full Kratos. I like it. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you. Ooh. If you're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me. Wait, what? Okay. We're gonna throw her for a loop. Here we go.
She pulls back,
Yeah!
clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her.
Yes!
Whether it's
Oh,
nice
shit.
depends on if we meant it.
I thought it was nice. Okay, yeah. I thought it was nice. Did we?
If you were
Yes.
lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
Yes!
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
I'm playing the game. Oh! Whoa! What the fuck?
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game?
The look of surprise that
Okay,
momentarily
we're back,
softened
we're
her
back.
features
Oh.
vanishes as she steals her nerves. And then
Oh,
she buries the
shit.
blade in your heart.
Look at her face. Yo!
What? No, come on, that's not right.
I like to imagine just looks down, knife in the chest. That's not right. Hold on, wait a minute.
I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You.
Oh.
The princess
Oh!
seems to tremble, her smile
Yes?
fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Ooh.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
We died.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ooh, chapter 3, the Thorn. Okay. This seems interesting.
You're on a path in the woods. I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
Are there gonna be? Is there gonna be like another voice for this part?
Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything.
Yes!
You're fixated on the past.
Oh,
whereas what
I
you
missed
should
this
be
guy.
is fixated on the future. Oh, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy, but by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper. I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable.
Oh,
now,
God.
where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
Fucking Smitty. I miss this guy.
She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
Yo.
As ridiculous as this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into his whole love journey thing, but
She did hesitate, and she was sad about it after.
maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this
Is it-
time.
can we
We've
still
already
get a good
proven to her
ending
that
out
we
of
can
this?
change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence.
There we go.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right?
Shut the fuck
It
up,
makes no
narrator.
difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom. Oh, are you now? Great, so you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
This place keeps changing. Yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah.
If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her. You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty.
Same.
Except for thoughts of her.
Oh my god. We're going to free her.
Please don't. You can't stop all of us, you villain. Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet.
Dude, I miss
what
Smitty.
she has to say.
Smitty is probably one of my favorite personas so far. He's so funny.
Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy.
Like her legs?
I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top. Because that's worked out great so far.
Exactly.
Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
What happens if we just leave? Whole looping thing stride. Yeah, let's proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin.
Thorns!
I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Let me just...
I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
What I have to do is proceed to the cabin. Let's go. Okay, how's it
The
look?
interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
Okay, so if this game really does do the whole like perception is reality thing, like whatever we're seeing is like because of our perception of what happened in the last chapter, I wonder if like originally it was like all like twisted up thorns, she looked like some sort of like monstrous creature and stuff like that because that's how we viewed her when she killed us, like an animal, like she's like ferociously like tearing out our throat and stuff like that with claws and fangs and shit. And now that we've seen that like behind all of that like you know, like that like scariness, that aspect of just like, oh my god, this person can kill me, that like because we saw at the end there that she was sad about it, that she hesitated, that she just felt really like she felt kind of fucked up about it. Now we're kind of starting to see like, oh, like she's scary, but there's also some beauty to it, hence the roses and the thorns.
The
Oh
only
shit.
furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine...
Wait, what?
This isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Who took my knife? I gotta admit, so far, like the narrative of this game is so well written, in my opinion. Like the fact that like everything seems to interconnect and like every single path, like this is a whole separate branch that I didn't even think I didn't even think would be a thing, you know?
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
Wait, the narrator doesn't know he gave her the blade, does he?
Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Okay.
If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers.
You just want her to take her shirt off. Calm down.
Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Exactly. All right, let's go.
Yeah, why didn't you mention... I didn't mention him, but he's... Either way, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance.
Exactly.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more...
Okay, approach the mirror.
You know what you have to do. Wipe away the... You reach for
mirror, there's
laps
nothing
off...
there. Let's go.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Okay.
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
Yo, fucking Smitty, I swear.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I?
Oh.
You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
She just sounds so fucking tired. Just, what the fuck, dude? I want to figure out a way to get you out of here for good. Want to free you, I mean it. I just want to talk really talk.
I think
yes.
you know how this goes. I'm down here, and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Proceed down the stairs.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
God damn, dude. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? I'm here to free you. If you let me, I can cut you free, but you have to give me the blade. Yeah, I'm here to free you if you let me.
I want to trust you.
We did give you the blade last time.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
Her face.
But you're hiding something, aren't you?
Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. There's something I can say to change your mind. Yeah.
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
That's kind of true for any situation, though, really.
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Fucking Smitty. Yeah, you're not the only one who yearns for freedom.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Yeah.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
This is so sad, man. Oh. Can I? Okay, yeah. Let's see if we can do this. 3 options to just turn and leave? What kind of asshole would do that, man?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. Just leave after all of that. God damn.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
Sharp-ass thorns.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Oh, man.
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
That we're the only chance she has to escape the thorns. Or she just doesn't give a shit anymore.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out.
Oh, shit, Jesus
We
Christ.
slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
Oh, fuck off.
I see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. Yo, that's so fucked. Oh my god, cut her free.
What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
What?
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion. That's right.
Man,
what he
Smitty.
said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it. And you take her. She flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away.
That's so annoying. Okay. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong, so I want to help you. I want to help you all free her. And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys. You take the blade to the thorny vines, imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if after all that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Shut the fuck up.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
This down here, that has to hurt. I mean, come on, man.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us?
Oh?
Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Oh? I just really hate the people who put us here. Oh? Oh? Oh?
Can we actually do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not.
Narrator's pissed.
You know as well as I do that we can. And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
Exactly.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge. Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss? You lean in and you kiss her. And...
Okay. 100% for anyone that's played D&D, this is exactly what it's like for the DM. They're just like, fuck you, don't make me do this. Yo, this is awesome.
And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now? Come on now, this is the big moment.
Yo.
You can do better than that.
Oh,
fine.
man.
You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion.
I love the fact that he sounds farther away. Like he sat back from the mic and he's like, God damn it. This is awesome.
Are you making fun of us?
Yes.
And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance.
Yo.
If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
With her bird face.
He's making fun of us. It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff. I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
He's so mad.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out. Please,
we have a knife.
After all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
I don't know if I just want to step into him. I'm gonna cut him.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
I feel like that would be one of those, like, he would try to pull some bullshit, like, oh, you try to walk through the thorns, but then you bleed to death and you're dead. Nah, I don't trust him with that.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle.
You need to cut some of these thorns out,
This is
man.
unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Well, the character, I don't know, but me personally, quite a lot. So, I don't know.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better.
I love the triumphant music in the back.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
Okay.
We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Okay, could you imagine if they gave you the option to kill her? Just how fucked that would be. Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
Oh. That's the music from the void. She's
What
about
do
to
we
get
do now?
yep, she's about to get got.
Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave memory.
She's
returns.
gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror.
Okay, so okay.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if they think it's bad?
Gaze into a reflection. So this is all going to be the same, I assume. This is exactly what happened last time. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. But what are we? You grown. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Cabin. There she is. And approach her. Okay. What up, lady?
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Okay.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Well, I want to ask you questions. How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay. Can you give me a straight
I'm
answer?
sorry. Words are difficult for me.
Same.
They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Okay. Like I said before, this voice actress, like, needs to be in more stuff. She sounds so good, man.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Interesting. Okay.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Okay, we asked that one before. When I go back, it's if as an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things as I've done before? Probably because it doesn't want to give you the same endings over and over again. It's not how you advance the game. Than anyone else I've met. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Fair. Any thoughts on this vessel? Yeah. This version
one
of the
yearns
princess.
for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart,
Interesting. Okay.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Yeah, these vessels I've been bringing you.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Okay, I'll be right back. That honestly kind of reminds me of the, it's a quote from Faye from God of War Ragnarok. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. I really like that quote because it's like, you know, because it kind of coincides with what she's saying here. Like, if I didn't have these, like, different perspectives, if the only things I ever saw were good, that wouldn't be, like, a complete view of the world. So seeing things that are bad are also necessary, so I can't hold it against you. It's kind of like how if you have kids, you got to let them make their own mistakes, because otherwise they're not going to learn, like, oh, I shouldn't do that. If it's just like, if you can tell them all day long, hey, if you do that, you're going to get hurt. But until they actually do it and get hurt because of it, they're not going to know that for sure. So sometimes you got to let people see the bad and then be there to support them. So, okay. How many more vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Okay, so probably like what, like
You will have
3
your
or
rest
4
in
more,
due time,
something like that.
and I am sorry for
Maybe
the
5?
burdens I place on you.
Okay. All right, ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
I just
will
don't
meet
really
again.
have much interest. Oh god, Jesus! I just don't really have much interest in seeing everything else. So, the hero and the princess.
You're on a path.
Yeah. Okay, save, yes. Main menu. All right, so that'll do it for today with Slay the Princess. I gotta admit, that route was actually a lot of fun. I didn't know it was gonna take such a drastic turn. I thought it was gonna be like, it'd be like more or less the same, but I wasn't expecting her to turn into some sort of, like, you know, furry, essentially. But, you know, it was really, really cool. Like, I love how every time something happens in the next chapter, however we perceive her at the end is shown in the environment and her. That's such a cool little feature of this game, you know? I would love to, if this company is made, if these people have made more games like this, I want to play them. I love these, like, choice-based adventure games. Even if there's not, like, any action involved, like, just being a part of a narrative is so much fun. Like, honestly, it reminds me of some, like, the old school dating sims and stuff like that in a way. And I honestly really liked those games growing up. If y'all want to see some games like that, you know, let me know, recommend them to me and I'll play them. But so long as I'm actually able to, without having to put a giant sensor block over my entire screen. But I had a lot of fun playing this. If you had fun watching me play this and just enjoyed the narrative, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I always appreciate it. And yeah, if you guys have any other games you want to recommend to me, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. I love you all. Stay safe. Until the next video, bye.